Offset seems to be fed up with Cardi B receiving all the limelight after their split, as seen by his attempts to undermine her current endeavors. It's a weird situation, people. A few weeks ago, Cardi disclosed that she and Offset were actually divorcing. A few hours later, she also revealed that she was expecting her third child. This certainly created a lot of drama, but Offset was sort of painted as the antagonist in this tale because people are talking about how Cardi left him because he couldn't stop making her appear awful and cheating on her. But he just revealed some shocking information about how Cardi reportedly orchestrated the whole thing for publicity and is apparently exploiting their personal conflict to promote her album once again. If you've been following Cardi and Offset shenanigans for the last few months or years, let's talk about whether or not Cardi is really using Offset as leverage in this situation, and whether or not she truly eliminated every last trace of their marriage. Then you probably already knew that she was pregnant because fans figured it out months ago, but for some reason she refused to announce the pregnancy until the very day that her divorce from Offset was announced, and Offset is now out here claiming that she planned the whole thing down to the TN. Insider provided an inside look into the divorce, stating that their increasing distance from one another is what ultimately motivated her to make this choice and that it's something she wants to accomplish. Cardi's top goal is to get primary custody of their two kids, which they have both been attempting to determine their future together. It has been a while. It took time, they had grown apart, but they agreed and didn't fight. She has no ill will towards him and wishes him the best. She doesn't want any drama or beef going into this next phase of her life, she just wants things to be peaceful. However, a few hours later, Cardi posted some extremely sexy pictures on Instagram confirming her pregnancy, but one thing about Cardi B is that she knows how to announce her pregnancy in style. Now, Offset is saying that this is just another instance of Cardi using their marriage as leverage, and he's insisting that this isn't the first time she's done this. He said that Cardi supposedly has no problems drawing attention to herself and her career by painting their marriage in a negative light, and it's easy to believe him because there have long-running rumors about this. For instance, in 2020, Cardi claimed that things had gotten worse between them, that she filed for divorce from him. According to the court documents she filed at the time, she claimed that the marriage was irretrievably broken and there was no chance of reconciliation. She also demanded that Culture have primary custody and that Offset pay her child support. This was before she gave birth to Wave, so it was just Culture at the time. We assumed that this was the last straw for Cardi, leading us to believe that she would permanently leave him. After all, who would file for divorce twice out of idle curiosity? It turns out that it might have been Cardi B, because, much to everyone's surprise, she didn't even try to act serious about the divorce. A few weeks after filing for the divorce, Cardi B began hanging out with Offset. Based on the videos we saw, they weren't hanging out as friends or as ex-partners, they appeared a little too close. Just friends, who knew what they was doing behind closed doors, and if they were that cozy in front of the cameras. See, at that point it was clear that the divorce was all for PR because she wasn't even committed to trying to make the supposed divorce look real. They couldn't keep their hands off each other to even sell this fake divorce. And no one purchased it. After that, they had a reconciliation, during which he gave her a Rolls Royce for her birthday. A few days later, she filed for divorce formally. Rejected, but shortly after, Cardi released her song ____ featuring Megan Thee Stallion. It was an immediate smash and, as you may recall, debuted at the top of the Billboard Hot 100, so I'd say that the PR stunt was worthwhile. As Cardi was getting ready to release her second solo album, she unexpectedly announced her pregnancy and filed for divorce. You all know how unpleasant it is to see someone go through divorce, but if you're wondering why she would go to this extent, for an artist of her size, it's quite remarkable that she has only released one album. She has been riding the invasion of privacy wave for almost 7 years, and fans have been speculating that the album will fail because she can't sell another one. The ideal time for her to release the album would have been when Invasion of Privacy was still very popular, but they claim that she lost momentum, and now we are forgetting this. It's safe to say that Atlantic Records is considering dropping Cardi, as her label is reportedly considering doing so because she isn't making as much money as she once did. She has only released one album in 7 years, and has never gone on tour. Additionally, she became pregnant shortly after the release of Invasion of Privacy, making it impossible for her to go on tour. Fans aren't the only ones who are skeptical about Cardi's ability to sell records. Hasn't been turning a profit lately and hasn't been making their money back on CI, but according to this blind item, a secret meeting about the Nip Tuck female rapper's album happened this week, and her bosses don't think her fans are motivated enough to keep it on the charts. Since she released her first single and album, a lot of things have happened, including the election of Biden, the presidency of Trump, the election of Biden, the election of COVID-19, etc. The people who signed her are embarrassed, and the moles communicate that's the reason she was so upset this week. A publicity stunt is set for the first week of August, and since Cardi B is a star and everyone is doubting her, there's still a good chance that she could silence her detractors and sell out completely. However, the party gang is still very strong, and they may actually show up for Cardi B, even though they haven't been doing much of that lately. You know how blind items work and how they stated that this was a publicity event planned for the first week of August. Well, that week arrived and the divorce pregnancy announcement was made. However, it's intriguing to note that Offset is asserting that Cardi chose to withhold her pregnancy from the public in order to give her fans a double whammy and build excitement for the release of her album. Unfortunately, Offset got caught up in the chaos, with everyone believing that Cardi filed for divorce because Offset had cheated on her. We learned that Offset had received his side piece prior to becoming pregnant a few weeks before the divorce was announced, but Cardi didn't seem to mind much, and she told us some of our business.
Harder in the industry and in every genre, harder than a female rapper. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have to have the best verses. You gotta have the best verses, and not only that, you gotta kill the charts. And then on top of that, your personal life gotta be perfect, or then the odd bitches is gonna use that against you. Oh, your husband, shut up. I made more money than all niggas.
Amidst their turbulent relationship, Cardi B and Offset find themselves navigating yet another stormy chapter. Recently, Cardi has expressed a sudden and seemingly urgent desire to pursue a divorce, a move that has left Offset grappling with a mix of confusion and suspicion. Offset believes that Cardi's decision is a form of retribution for his past infidelities, despite the couple's previous attempts to address and resolve their issues through conversations and reconciliation. The situation is further complicated by a significant financial twist. Reports indicate that Offset was not only left heartbroken, but also financially strained as a result of Cardi's departure. It turns out that months prior to Cardi's exit, Offset faced a severe financial setback, which left him struggling to regain his footing. This unexpected financial blow occurred just as Cardi was contemplating leaving, casting a shadow over the timing and intentions behind her decision. Offset's belief that Cardi's sudden push for divorce is a form of punishment stems from his perception of their unresolved issues and the emotional turmoil that followed their conversations. He questions whether the divorce is a strategic move to assert control or a genuine desire for separation. On the other hand, Cardi's actions could be driven by a myriad of factors, including personal growth, a reassessment of her life, or a response to ongoing challenges within their relationship. The complexity of their situation underscores the delicate balance between personal grievances and financial stability, making it unclear whether Cardi's decision is purely punitive or rooted in deeper, unresolved issues. In the midst of this emotional and financial upheaval, both Cardi and Offset must navigate their way through a labyrinth of personal and public challenges, each facing their own struggles and uncertainties. The tax lien of $1.6 million now. That's not the only one though, because he was also hit with another lien of $32.963 now for somebody who raps and brags about how rich he is and goes about calling the rest of us brokies. Offset sure does owe a lot of money that he can't seem to pay off, but interestingly, this is the only name on the deb because Card's name isn't anywhere. In the latest installment of the Cardi B and Offset saga, a new layer of complexity has emerged with the release of documents that reveal unsettling financial details about Offset. Contrary to the image of affluence and success he has cultivated publicly, it appears Offset is grappling with substantial financial obligations to multiple creditors. This revelation casts a new light on Cardi B's role in their relationship, suggesting that her financial dominance might be more pronounced than previously thought. The financial disclosures imply that Offset's struggles with debt could be more severe than his public statements have led fans to believe. The current narrative from Offset paints Cardi B's push for divorce in a different light. According to him, Cardi's decision to file for divorce is less about their personal discord and more about leveraging the situation for strategic gain. Offset posits that Cardi is meticulously orchestrating the divorce to serve her own interests, viewing it as a calculated move to bolster her career. He suggests that the timing of the divorce filing is designed to generate buzz around her forthcoming album, turning their personal drama into a promotional asset. This strategy, according to Offset, is intended to capitalize on the public's fascination with their relationship to drive album sales and enhance her media visibility. The response from fans and media has been swift and intense. Many are voicing their skepticism on social media, questioning Cardi's true motivations behind the high-profile divorce filing. The criticism is amplified by Cardi's current life circumstances, which include the reported news of her pregnancy with her third child amidst the ongoing divorce proceedings. Adding to the scrutiny is the underwhelming performance of her recent singles and her sophomore album, which has failed to make a significant impact on the charts. This downturn in her music career has led some to believe that Cardi's personal turmoil is being used as a strategic ploy to revive her public image and career momentum. The discontent among fans stems from the belief that Cardi B's divorce filing is a calculated effort to rejuvenate her career. Critics argue that the timing of the announcement, coinciding with speculation about her pregnancy, fits a pattern of using personal issues as a marketing tool. They suggest that this pattern has become predictable, with Cardi allegedly filing for divorce more frequently than she has released new music. This view positions Cardi's actions as part of a broader strategy to reclaim the spotlight and reinvigorate her career, rather than a genuine attempt to address personal grievances. As the situation unfolds, it has become a focal point of debate among fans, commentators, and media outlets. The discourse centers on whether Cardi B's divorce is a sincere personal decision or merely a strategic maneuver to enhance her career prospects. This debate reflects the complex interplay between personal lives and public personas in the celebrity sphere, where every move is scrutinized for its potential impact on fame and fortune. So, what's your take on this unfolding drama? Is Cardi B genuinely seeking a divorce due to personal issues, or is she exploiting the situation for career benefits? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates on this captivating story.